I'm Eric from SceneStealers.com, and I'm sitting here with Will. Can I take it again?
Let's
do it again. I promise it'll be better.
No. I thought it was great.
Okay.
No judgment here.
No judgment.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's in town tonight. I'm in Manhattan, Kansas, believe it or not, and he's doing the Funny or Die tour. And I've got kind of a cool thing going on. I've got a 5-minute exclusive interview with a man that I'm pretty excited about. So we're going to head over to Rockabelly Deli and have ourselves a drink. I'm a little bit too excited.
So now you get to be the villain. You are a hero in the story for so long. We did all the three rights and nothing turned out right. So now you get to be the villain. You are a hero in the story for so long. We did all the three rights and nothing turned out right. I was a loser, baby, all alone.
Hi, this is Eric from SceneStealers.com, and I'm sitting here with Will fucking Ferrell.
Yes.
You're here for the Funny or Die tour.
Right.
And this is the first date
This is the first date tonight.
in Manhattan, Kansas.
Yes.
How does that happen exactly? What's the strategy?
You got to start in the heartland. I've always said that.
You've always said
I've
that.
always said that. I'm known for saying that.
Funny or Die is a great website.
Thank you.
It's
Thanks.
I mean it's kind of a huge comedy internet sensation.
Yeah.
What was the idea behind that?
Well, we can't tell a lie, but Adam McKay and myself were approached by a venture capital group who actually had the idea initially. So they kind of came to us, and we had the same kind of, views that, we don't know, it's never really worked before, why would it? We thought, let's just try it, and we'll see what happens. And if it doesn't work, it'll disappear into cyberspace. But we did The Landlord, and it caught on, and it's we've been able to, get people like Judd Apatow and other people on board, and it's nice. It's become like a destination, and people.
That's where people go first.
Yeah, and a lot of actors, a lot of friends we know are like, I like it. I got a funny idea. I'd love to put it on the thing. We're like, great. So it's cool that it's got a little bit of a foothold here.
Right.
Yeah.
So Semi-Pro is about the American Basketball Association,
Yes.
which I knew very little about.
Right.
But the thing that I found really interesting was not so much the basketball playing,
Right.
but the promotion.
Yeah.
These guys were insane, and
Yeah.
I know the movie's probably a little bit, exaggerated, but
It is, and yet there are promotions that these teams. It was such a it was such a struggling league, and they didn't have a lot of the marquee players, so they had to figure out ways to get people to come to the games, and so we have obviously some really funny heightened promotions in the movie, but there are even crazier ones that went on. They had like free gerbil night. They gave away gerbils.
So at the beginning of the
that's
movie,
a
free
real
gerbil night.
That's a real thing that happened.
Nice.
They had like, the one team in Pittsburgh like literally just opened the doors and let people come in for free, and they only got like 200 people. So it's like it was really this kind of rinky-dink thing that somehow survived for 9 years, and gave start to a lot of the things that are in the NBA right now, in terms of the showmanship of the league. All that came from the ABA.
The sports broadcasters in the movie are a little bit racy, and I know the 70s were a different time. There's a lot of, you mentioned like Swedish porn and stuff like that, and you did a little bit of sports broadcasting.
I thought you were about to say you did a little bit of porn.
A little bit of Swedish porn?
Which I have.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right.
But yeah.
How was that for you? I mean, did you want to step right in there and take Will Arnett's place and show him how to do the sports?
Oh no, I kind of failed at sportscasting, so I don't really have. My attempt to do that wasn't too good. So they were so funny and real, and it was just fun to have these kind of broadcasters that were, drink on the air and all these things that.
My dad used to pick me up from junior high with a beer in his hand.
Right.
The 70s were a really different time.
It was, we know stories when we were researching for Anchorman. We heard of stories of like the director of the newscast directing from a bar across the street over the phone, while he had his scotch, So it was obviously a different time, and it's fun to kind of take a look at that.
If heaven exists, what would you like Robert Goulet to say to you at the pearly gates?
Hello, my friend. I knew you'd make it. Come into my condo. I'm a big fan of Boner. It's always a good one.